Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
Well, while we are enjoying the sunshine and flirting with 40, a polar invasion is making its way towards the Great Lakes. We'll tell you when it gets here and the snow coming with it. Kim?
Okay, Ben, new information into a deadly crash that killed a 12-year-old girl downriver. What we're learning caused it and what happened in the fateful moments leading up to it.
But we're going to begin with the ice jams causing flooding up and down the St. Clair River. Off the top today at 5, the water started backing up last night. It has continued on into today.
Yeah, Sky 4 got this video a short time ago. A Coast Guard cutter working to break up the ice and get the water flowing again. Rod Maloney has spent the day checking out the damage up and down the river there. Right now he's at Algonac Waterfront Park with more. Rod, good evening.
Yeah, I know. The flooding turned highly inconvenient and damaging all along the St. Clair River last night. Today, the pump's still going full tilt. By noontime, the water receded a foot or more. Still in Algonac, they measure the years by flooding. Jody Elrod's furious.
It's about February something of '86. It flooded, but it wasn't nowhere near as bad as it was last night.
Neighbor Kim Baxter went looking for the Coast Guard cutters.
In 1986 we built, and it was flooded back then, and it was the worst ever, but this by far is definitely worse than that.
The U.S. Coast Guard cutter Bristol Bay had been out yesterday afternoon trying to keep things from getting that bad, along with a Canadian cutter, the Griffin. But all of a sudden,
I guess about 2:30, I was out in the yard and I could see the water coming over the wall here, and from then on it was just take cover.
He immediately ran and put out sandbags at the end of his driveway. Turns out, says spokesperson Jeremiah Schiesel, that the Coast Guard had the Bristol Bay out helping an icebound tug when
the Bristol Bay suffered a overheated engine after they had assisted the tug and had to moor up.
We got to just hope that the wind stays down right now.
These people to the south may lose their docks once the cutters start also.
So as beautiful as this looks, you don't want it in your living room. And the good news for the residents out here, even though there is considerable flooding down in East China with about 100 homes affected, there are going to be 4 tugs out here, 4 actual Coast Guard icebreakers. They're sending one from Cleveland. They're also going to have the Bristol Bay, and then they're going to have 2 more from Canada. So the belief is that they should have this taken care of by tonight, but clearly we're going to be watching to make sure that happens. Reporting live in Algonac, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Indeed. Okay, Rod, thank you.
We head closer to the weekend, and you could say it's the calm before the freeze this time around.
We've got some dangerously cold weather on the way, but before that, we're going to also get some snow too, right, Ben?
We've got a little bit of everything except more sun and warmer temperatures, guys. Wanted to mention, though, as Rod was saying, that flood warning technically is the word I'm trying to say, runs until 10 o'clock on Thursday, but really that expiration time is completely dependent on when they get those cutters out there to break up that ice. So we'll just keep watching it. You can see a few pieces there in the river floating by the city, and that sunshine looks beautiful. Current temperatures, mid-30s, wind chills in the 20s, but just take a mental picture of that, because here comes the cold. That purple shade invading the Great Lakes. It is going to be here as we head into the upcoming weekend, but we've got snow to talk about with it. First tomorrow night, and then again on Sunday, and then of course all of the attending stuff that comes along with the cold and the wind chills, and we'll discuss it all for you coming up in a few minutes, guys.
Okay, Ben, and with this dangerous weather on the way, you're going to want to download the Local Forecasters app if you haven't already. It's free in your app store. Just search WDIV. Now to brand new information into a deadly crash downriver that took the life of a 12-year-old little girl.
Happened early this morning at the intersection of North Line Road and Telegraph. Victor Williams got an up-close look at the cars involved in the crash and shows us what happened. Victor.
When you think about what this 12-year-old went through, it's an absolute tragedy that unfolded right here at this busy intersection, and now police are trying to get to the bottom of what exactly happened. This mangled Chevy Blazer shows you just how intense an overnight crash was that took the life of a 12-year-old.
It appears that the Blue Escape essentially T-boned the Blazer.
We're told by Taylor police officers that it was a two-vehicle crash that happened here in the southbound lane of Telegraph just after midnight that led to this little girl passing away right on the scene.
I mean, it's never easy to tell someone, much less a 12-year-old child, so.
A 20-year-old man is now in custody, being the person behind the wheel of this Ford Escape responsible for killing the 12-year-old girl who was riding with her aunt.
It appears that her aunt was the driver of the Blazer. She's currently in the hospital for her injuries that she got from the crash. They were the only two in the vehicle.
It's believed the two were driving westbound on Northline in the Chevy Blazer when the Ford Escape rammed into it while driving south on Telegraph. While the 12-year-old passed away, the aunt is facing some serious injuries, yet is expected to be okay. The 20-year-old driver of the other vehicle, however, could be in a world of trouble. Police are saying that speed was a factor, and they are investigating what else could have played a role in this young child's death.
We're still investigating. It does appear that speed played a factor. We are also looking into alcohol. We did do a search warrant for his blood, so we're waiting those results.
And you can only imagine what the family of this 12-year-old is going through. But as far as the 20-year-old driver of the other vehicle, we're waiting to see if and when he's going to be charged. So, of course, we'll, keep an eye on that. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Sure will. All right, Victor.
All right, let's take a look now at today's coronavirus numbers. The state reports 1,383 new cases in the past 24 hours. Along with that, 32 more Michiganders have lost their lives to the virus in the past day. Now let's get a look at progress on the vaccine.
And both numbers are on the rise today. So far, 1.7 million doses have been delivered to the state, with a little more than 1 million shots going into arms. Members of the White House COVID-19 response team say President Biden's goal of administering 100 million shots in 100 days is well on track.
The U.S. is now averaging more than 1.3 million shots given per day, but demand for the vaccine is far outpacing supply. Our Dr. Frank McGeorge is here with the key points from today's briefing. Doc?
Yeah, Devin and Kimberly. So the good news is that nationally, COVID cases and hospitalizations are continuing to decrease. However, cases are still twice as high as the peak number over the summer. And there is really great concern that new, more contagious variants are threatening to reverse those trends.
We are at war with this virus. It is clearly a national emergency.
A top priority discussed today is increasing access to the vaccine, a sore point with many, in particular seniors.
We are building new community vaccination centers across the country. The Department of Defense will dedicate substantial personnel and resources to help manage many of these new sites.
Those sites will vary by the community need.
You'll see big centers in stadiums, sites in school gyms and community centers, mobile units in rural areas and outer bureaus, pop-up sites in parking lots and other locations.
But as the race to vaccinate continues, the CDC director warned too many people are giving the new variants an easy path to spread.
Based on contact tracing and recent variant cases, not wearing masks and participating in in-person social gatherings have contributed to the variant spread.
Dr. Fauci also addressed the question of double masking, saying the CDC is waiting on the science.
There's nothing wrong with people wearing two masks. I often myself wear two masks. Can we make a general recommendation that doesn't have scientific basis yet? No. But when the science comes along and tells us that it is better or not, then you will see a recommendation being made by the CDC.
Now, the experts also expressed concern about the Super Bowl this weekend, urging Americans to watch it at home with just the people from their household. They don't want to see a bump in cases as we begin to follow various holiday increases, especially as we are starting to make some progress now.
Yeah, I can see that. So, Frank, I want to ask you, what about people who are hesitant about the vaccine? While there are clearly so many people who desperately want it, there are also a lot of people who just aren't so sure.
Well, you know, the CDC director said that's really an important issue, and they want to address those root concerns. Frankly, they're also hoping once a vaccine is widely available, there are going to be so many people who have already been vaccinated and had no ill effects that many of those who are hesitant now will just feel more comfortable.
Yeah, and that might make a difference. Okay, Frank, thank you.
A convicted murderer has an unlikely new ally in his bid to clear his name.
Ahead here at 5, why a group of high school students in Ohio say they can prove there's no way he did the crime.
No warning. A gas line explodes in a busy neighborhood. Took a long time to put it out. Alice.
President Biden meeting today with Senate Democrats pushing forward his massive COVID relief plan. I'm Alice Barr in Washington. Coming up, the latest on efforts to make this a bipartisan deal.